Morning. We are promoting this year's Judicial Assistant recruitment. Mind if we ask you a few questions?
Of course.
Brilliant, thank you. How far have you come this morning? Oh, that's not so far then. What did you do before you were a JA?
I was a solicitor at a commercial firm.
Brilliant. Was that down here in London?
It was, yeah.
Are the other JAs solicitors like you?
It's a mix of solicitors and barristers this year, but the criteria is slightly wider next year, so I would definitely check the website.
Brilliant. Where are we starting your day today?
I'm going to start off the day in the library.
Wow, this library is amazing. Do you work from here often?
Yeah, this is my favourite place to work for some peace and quiet.
I can see why. Why did you apply to be a JA?
I wanted to explore more areas of law.
Has the role lived up to your expectations?
Definitely. The work is really interesting and my colleagues are really nice.
What are you working on this week?
So this morning I'm working on a press summary for a judgment that's being handed down later this month, and then I'll be reading into an appeal that's being heard later this week.
What does a typical working day look like for you?
Well, it's a bit of a cliche, but no 2 days are the same. We'll often be working on bench memos that summarise applications for permission to appeal, doing research, and working on speeches.
Thank you.
Right, I'm off for a coffee.
Mind if we join you?
Sure, come this way.
Thank you. I can't get over this library. How many books are in here?
Over 6,000, I think.
And how many of those have you read?
Not 6,000.
Still got time though. Has anything surprised you about the JA role?
I'm surprised by how much my judge genuinely values my opinion when we're discussing the merits of judgments and applications.
What do you wish you had known about before applying?
Well, I knew this would be a great career opportunity, but I didn't realise that this would also be a great place to work. The staff are friendly, work-life balance is great, and even the judges aren't as scary as you think they are.
Hi Lord Sales.
Hi.
Why would you encourage someone to apply to be a JA?
I think what you have to realise is that being a judicial assistant in the Supreme Court is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to see the inside workings of the court, other than being a Supreme Court justice. You see how law is made at the highest level, how we debate cases, think about the law, and you see the best advocates in the country arguing cases in front of us, which is hugely instructive.
What are you looking for at interview?
Well, at interview, there's no getting away from the fact that we're trying to identify people with very high order legal skills. So whilst the interview is used partly to explore your background, ask you questions about yourself, the part that we're really interested in is when we're asking you about a particular case, seeing how you construct arguments, seeing how you can attack other arguments in order to get a sense of how good a lawyer you are.
Thank you. We're here in the court's educational exhibition. How do the JAs help with the court's education and outreach?
We help with lots of the work. We help host debate days, so students come in and we help teach them how to argue for and against positions. We help judge moots, so if you're a JA, you might get to sit on the fake sort of moot bench with your justice, help decide some fake cases. And we also help with lots of the international programs, so we help justices write speeches, we help them prepare for events, all that sort of thing.
Do the JAs help write the judgments?
We don't write the judgments, but we do help researching points, reviewing the drafts, and offering our comments.
And have you bought anything from the gift shop yet?
Yes, a little teddy for my nephew.
Well, how can you resist? Look at Courtney's little jumper. What's your go-to order at the cafe?
I tend to go for a black coffee, and they do very, very nice chocolate muffins here, so I often go for one of those, although I've already eaten it today.
Oh, that's good to remember. What are your working hours like? Do you work at the weekends?
It's generally 9:30 to 5:30, and there's no working at the weekends. Sometimes a little bit later if something's really urgent, but generally 5:30, not well.
Have you been involved in any international work?
Yes, I have. So I attended a meeting the judges had with some judges from one of the French courts, and I've also done some work on some research requests from other European courts.
See you later, folks.
Where are you off to?
heading upstairs to courtroom 1.
Mind if we follow you?
Of course.
What are your favourite things about being a JA?
My favorite thing about being a JA at the Supreme Court is the cases. Each one raises an interesting legal point, and no matter what the description of the case on the tin can, each case has some curious point that's often not straightforward, requires you to really dig in and think it through.
Is there anything you've particularly enjoyed working on so far?
Yes, I think my favourite part of the JA role is being able to produce memos for my Justice, Lord Leggett, where I get to give him my views on the appeals, do my own research, come to my own conclusions, and then see what his view is and how the two compare.
What is the application process like?
So you fill in a digital application form which you can find on our website, and then if you're shortlisted, you're invited to interview with Lord Sales, Lady Rose, Chris Mail, who's our head of HR, and me. At interview, you're given a case to present and you'll be asked questions about the case and also about the civil service competencies.
Rebecca, one last question. When is the deadline for applying?
It's midnight on the 31st of March.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.